to talk a bit about how I'm going to be finishing my edges. I have this one pinned here so you can kind of see a new thing that I'm going to try is turning my binding pieces right sides together and then stitching right here, and I'll actually use a pin rather than pins, but I'm just showing you with pins. Stitching right here with my binding right sides together, and then ideally when I flip it out, it'll be nice and snug against the edge of my corset. What I usually do is I would take my binding, trim it a little bit shorter, and then fold it over and then fold it down. But that creates quite a bit of bulk. Now you can get rid of some of that, of course, but it looks a bit off when you look at it. It kind of goes in, and I would really love to have a nice clean side that lines up sort of like that. So we're going to try something new with this one and see if it's a good idea or if it's a bust. So let's mark where we need to stitch and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have it pinned and I'm actually going to sew on this side right here so I can keep it in line with my corset, with the center front of my corset. And then I'm going to trim and turn it out and see how it looks. And I'm probably going to have to move this pin, so I do not want to sew over it. We're going to get really close to the edge, but leave room for turning. Okay. Back and forth a couple times. All right. So that's nicely lined up. We're just going to take a chance here. I'm going to leave a little bit just in case I screw up. We're going to turn it out. We'll have to tuck that in. I'll leave it for now, but I'll trim it more. And when I trim it more, this is when the pointy nails come in handy. Poke out that corner. Well, well, well. I'm going to trim it a bit more on the inside because it did work so that I can make that point come out. So let's try and do that and see what we got. All right, well, this looks quite good. I trimmed the inside a bit more and poked out the corner. So now we have a nice, neat ending to our binding. And when we flip it over, still looks really good.